Good morning. Let's see. Test for sound here. Who's awake? Barely me. Tired this morning. Okay, yay, we have sound. All right, bear with me while I send out links. And if you're here, go ahead and comment so I know you're here. I haven't done this in a little while, so get back in the groove. I was on vacation last time. Leave some links. Looks like okay. Hey girl, hey, Joe's here. What? What's up, girl? Oh gosh. See if anybody else is awake yet. Because we got a lot to cover this time. I want to talk about gift baskets really quick while we wait and see if anybody else is up. Okay, gift baskets. This obviously is the time of year when we like to do a lot of prepackaged gift items. It makes it easy for people to just grab and go. You know, you have it already put together, you have it already wrapped up for them, and they just pay for it and they're done, right? But I want to caution you guys on a few things because I don't want you spending your hard-earned money or maybe, you know, spending money you haven't yet earned, hoping that you will earn it. And number one, not make any money off of it. And number two, not stand out from everybody else who is going to be making gift baskets and these kind of things. So I just want to give you some tips. You know, I used to, before I actually, and right about the time when I really started selling Avon, I did a lot of gift baskets and I did a lot of personal shopping, specifically with, you know, the final gifts in mind and that kind of thing. So I learned a lot while I was doing that. So a couple things that I see all the time. The first thing being that people will take 2 or 3, usually 3, of the little minis, either like a lip balm and the little mini bubble baths or little hand creams or what have you, you know, the items that we can get for under $1. And they'll put 3 of those together and they'll put them inside something that they bought from like the Dollar Tree. So they'll put them inside a coffee mug or a wine glass or a little vase or, you know, something like that. And then they wrap it up with cellophane and they put a bow on it and they sell it for $5. Okay. I really want you to think about that for a minute and do the math on it. You know, those 3 little items, yes, you're getting your discount. So those aren't costing you $3, but you're close. And the item that you bought from the dollar store, no matter what it is, to put them in, cost you $1 plus tax. And then you had to buy the cellophane and the ribbon or the bow and possibly tape and possibly like a rubber band to secure it at the top. Some people like to dangle something, like put the little mini ornaments in the bow so there's something pretty dangling on the outside too. By the time you add in all the gift wrap and the amount of time that it took you to go do the shopping, to put the basket together and make it look pretty, you know, you're not making even $1 on that basket. You're making change. And you probably spent, you know, let's say you spent an hour just shopping for the wrapping and the stuff to put it in. And, you know, you spent 5 or 10 minutes putting the basket together maybe. How much value are you giving to your time? It's something I want to point out. Okay, so just think about that for a little bit. If you're not making more than $1, you're wasting your time. And, you know, you may find that a lot of people, some people might buy those, but a lot of those you're going to end up stuck with. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing I want to say to you is, because I don't want to discourage anybody from doing gift baskets. It's a great way to make money. It's a great way to make an easy sale. It's a great way to sell to men, you know, who just want you to take the thought out of it for them and have it ready for them. I want you to do them, but I want you to be smart about doing them. So the next thing I want to tell you is there's nothing wrong with going to the dollar store and buying things to you know, basket or house your gift baskets in. But what I want to tell you is do not choose the items that people can buy there all year long, no matter what. Okay? So don't buy the vases that are there all year long. Don't buy the coffee mugs that are there all year long. I mean, you can go to the dollar store and buy an already stuffed coffee mug around Christmas time. You know, they have them already made up with the candy in it, and it's still only $1, right? Don't buy the things there that everybody can buy. Choose things that are seasonal items that weren't there last year and won't be there next year, and then make sure you buy every single one of them. So make sure you budgeted for it, because it needs to be something that people see and think is cute and unusual and interesting and different, and that they can't say, oh, I already bought one from the Dollar Tree because I got there first. You know what I'm saying? And if you live in a place that has, you know, multiple Dollar Trees within a 10 or 15 mile radius, then you better go to every single one of them and buy every one of the item that you choose to put your things in. Or skip the Dollar Trees and the dollar stores altogether, because everybody goes there and everybody can get that stuff whenever they want. And go online, do some research, and find some vendors or some online wholesalers where you can select items that you know that you don't see anywhere in your area. And you can buy them in small bulk purchases and go that way. Because then you're going to ensure that what you have is different from anything else that they've seen anywhere else, for the most part. And you're making your creations be stand out from the crowd. Okay? So value your time. Your time is valuable. Do not pay yourself a few pennies for a couple hours of work. All right. Select items that you know they're not going to be able to find anywhere else to put your Avon items in. And then don't forget to charge them for the wrapping. People always forget to charge, you know, they always forget it costs you $1 for the cellophane and the ribbon and all that stuff anyway. You've got to make a profit. So do not forget to charge for the wrapping that you put it in. Okay, so that's my little spiel on gift baskets. I just want to mention that because I'm starting to see gift baskets popping up and I'm starting to see people make those mistakes already. So just a little insider tip from somebody who has done it and kind of made a business out of it for a while. And still does on occasion, but not as much as I did then. All right, let me do a quick refresh, see if anybody else is here. Might just be me and Joe. Everybody likes to get up in the morning on a Saturday. Okay, so we're going to do campaigns 25 and 26 since I was out of town last time, so we didn't do 25. So we all know what campaign 25 looks like. This is it. Make sure I'm showing you everything. Okay, so campaign 25 looks like this. It's the big Frozen catalog. I know a lot of reps are ordering as many demos of the Frozen stuff as they can, but I think you need to remember that the price point is 30 bucks. And I think you might be surprised. I mean, some people might do really well with them, and some people are going to be stuck with, you know, 30 or 60 or more dollars worth of product on their hands because the price point is high. And they can get the stuffed animal, even though these are exclusives for us, they can get the stuffed animals, you know, large in size that don't light up or don't sing at the stores for like $14.99. And the big item this year is the Elsa, like the Barbie doll that lights up and sings, and that's at $30 as well. And there's resale, like there's collectible value for that product. So we have serious competition out there. Okay, so be smart. Don't panic over the Frozen items. You know, if Avon sells out before anybody can sell any, then shame on them. But if we're selling out because reps are freaking out, then shame on us. Okay, so there's my lecture for that. So I just want to mention this is the one with all the Frozen stuff in it. But I want to start and go through the while supplies last stuff like we always do. The first thing is on page 12, and it is the drum to the beat set, which is not, oh, my computer is telling me to plug in. Okay, I will. Which is not really a new thing, so I'm not really surprised to see this while supplies last. But just wanted to mention it anyhow. And the next item, oh, I missed one already. On page 8, the Learn to Draw Fashion Designer, that is while supplies last already, and that is new. That's the little thing we talked about before that projects the, you know, the little item so that they can kind of trace it. That's new, and that's while supplies last already. Page 28. I'm going to kind of bust through these pretty quick because since we have 2 campaigns to cover. Page 28, the Carlin bag. This one up here. Page 34. We mentioned this one before, but since we haven't been here in a while, I figured I'd mention it again. It's the mini wireless speaker. These aren't selling, and I'll tell you why they're not selling. They're not selling because you can get a wireless speaker at the Dollar Tree for $1, and you can get a bunch of different kinds at Five and Below for $5. And so $29.99 and $16.99 is, you know, people don't see the value in it, I think. So this is why, that would be my guess on why that's hanging around for so long. But it is while supplies last. Page 37. Basically it's the baseball watches, the Forever a Fan watch. Page 129, there's a pretty big jump. This catalog isn't too bad for discontinued items, but the sequin embellished dress. Sorry guys, it's kind of a gloomy day, so the lighting is not good today. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on around me, and it's still not any good. Let's see, 136. The studded shoulder bag and the classic versatile bag. So this one, And then on the next page, this one up here. Page 156, we mentioned this one before. This is the men's Army style watch, which is the one in the center. Page 175. The on-the-go stackable food container set, which is this down here. Page 178, the brookie pan. Page 186, in the shampoo and conditioner lines, the Strong Strands version is while supplies last. Page 198. The pedicure tool and the deodorizing foot wipes and the Footworks stuff. The pedicure tool, they're coming out with another one. It's just purple instead of pink. That's coming up. So if you have somebody that, I don't know, really likes that, I mean, don't stress too much. We have another version coming up in another campaign or two. And then the deodorizing foot wipes are down here. With big shadow on them. Let's see. You can get it past the shadow there. And then also the Easy Body Essentials Kit, which I think I mentioned that one before, but we'll mention it again, which is this down here. And then on page 206, some of the minis are being discontinued. There's kind of a section at the back of this book that's essentially like a little mini outlet section, and it has a lot of the makeup that we have seen in the outlet already. So it's got like the cosmic eyeshadows and the dual-ended eyeliners and the Super Drama mascara in brown black, the CC color correcting pencils, you know, all those things. But also included are the Skin So Soft mini body lotions, the Advanced Techniques Frizz Control minis, and the Advanced Techniques Daily Shine 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner minis. It wouldn't surprise me any if Avon basically gets rid of pretty much everything that's under $1, which I think would be really dumb for them to do, but they seem to be kind of going in that direction. They've already changed the deodorants and made them, you know, $2 instead of $1. They're getting rid of a lot of the minis. Mini hand creams, they're going to get rid of some of those, but I don't necessarily consider that a risk because that's something that we usually kind of do as a seasonal thing. You know, it kind of comes back year after year after year. But you're going to start to see some other things dropping off too in the next catalog, which we will get to in a minute. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that those minis are going bye-bye. So if you like them or wanted to stock up on them, make sure you do it. Okay, so that's everything out of this book. So yeah, Joe's not ordering any demos of the Frozen stuff. Doesn't sell well for her. Yeah, I mean, I have some people that think it's cute, and some of them will buy it basically if I ask them to, just because they buy things because I ask them to. You know, I have that influence over their purchases. You know, but at the same time, I know people who are aware that this is in the catalog or coming out in the catalog and have already gone to get the Barbie, which is hard to find as well, because, you know, our customers are smart. This is what Avon is missing. Our customers are, you know, we don't have the high-end customers. Not that our customers can't afford high-end stuff, but we typically have low middle to lower class customers, and that's okay. But they're smart. They are smart shoppers. And they know if something is priced too high and they can find it somewhere else. And they also value the collectible value of products. And, you know, so they're going to get the Barbie because the Barbie is something that they can hang on to for, you know, 10, 15, 20, 30 years and pass down to their generations. And it will be worth more, you know, as a collectible item at that time. So, and not only that, but we've done the stuffies now for, you know, like 2 years in a row. And a lot of my customers who bought the stuffies before are like, you know, how many stuffies? I don't have room for all these giant stuffed animals. So, you know, they bought the first ones and they don't necessarily want to continue to buy the same thing all the time. So Joe says the bag went fast. Yeah, the bag did go fast. That's what I'm thinking too with the lip balms. Although you'll be seeing in the next catalog, hold on, just hold that thought, because I think there's some changes coming with some of that too. Yeah, the kids stuff's just too expensive. It's either too expensive or it's too expensive and generic along with it. So yeah, I think a lot of reps are going to be surprised that they're stuck with their demos that they purchased. I mean, some will do great with it, and it kind of depends on where you live. It kind of depends on how smart your shoppers are, you know, your customers are. It kind of depends on, you know, are your customers the kind of people who just don't really care and don't want to be bothered? They just want you to give them something and so that they don't have to worry about it. That kind of thing. So I don't know. I'm waiting to see what happens, waiting to see. But I know a lot of people know that I have these and they've not really showed much interest, even though they have children who love the frozen stuff and even though they are shopping for frozen stuff. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we do have one of the little catalogs, and I did want to mention on page 23 of it, it's basically jewelry. All of the jewelry on pages 22 and 23 are while supplies last. So I'll just run down through the names really quickly and then just let you kind of scan over all of it. Okay, so it's the Boho Chic Glam Collection, the Knotted Statement Bracelets, the Knotted Statement Drama Collection, the Modern Elegance CZ Ring, the Bold and Glam Faceted Cluster Ring, the Fade to Dusk Collection, the Stunner Faceted Collar Collection, the Edgy Appeal Collections, the Splendid Stunner Convertible Ring, the Royal Hue Earrings, the Glamour Everyday Pendant, and the Chic Twist Long Station Necklace. Now, I know that's a lot, so I'm just going to show you the pictures and just let you kind of, you know, take a look at everything and just kind of take note of what you've got or what you demoed so you can make sure that you sell everything you need to sell. And then these two on the back as well. Sorry, guys. I know it's really hard to see today. I apologize for the horrible lighting, but I'm doing the best I can. It's a gloomy day out today. Okay, so there's that. And this outlet catalog didn't have anything in it that surprised me, really, but I will show it to you. It has the faceted jewel tone collar necklace on the front. And then on the back, it has the unplugged for her, the lotion and the shower gel. Everything else, though, there wasn't really anything in it that I was surprised by. Not in this one. The next one, however, whole nother ballgame. Okay. The what's new, they're coming out with the Vera Bradley bags again, which I think is kind of interesting. We've done these in the past. We've done these quite a bit in the past when Vera Bradley really kind of took off. These aren't Vera Bradley, but they're kind of the same, you know, knockoff styles. What I think is interesting is if you guys remember the black and white one, the black and white tote bag from like 2 years ago, I mean, that was in the outlet catalog for forever. And it has been recently still in the outlet catalog. So I'm kind of surprised that they're doing this again because it didn't really sell well last time, unless they're thinking that the color scheme is why it didn't sell, but I don't think it was the color scheme. I think this style of bag has gone out of style unless you are a Vera Bradley collector. So I think people are still buying the Vera Bradley because they're collecting her, but the whole rest of the world has lost interest in them. So we'll see. I'm curious to see what happens with these. But anyway, this is what they're just says you're making me nervous. Girl. Just wait. It's not the worst, but I might have to pick it on the Maven page. That's all I'm saying. To defend my products. Okay, so there is going to be an advanced order opportunity for this stuff. And what's going to happen is they're going to feature one of these. They're featuring this bag in campaign 1, and then they're featuring the next piece in campaign 2, and then the next piece in campaign 3 to try to stretch out the sales of it. Okay, but you're going to be able to advance order the entire collection if you want to, if you can afford to, if it makes sense for your business. And you can save 45% off the brochure price. So your cost is $24.73. You earn $20.24, and the value altogether is $89.97. So there is a limit, though. It's limit 1 per rep, 1 collection per rep. And it's delayed billing. Order in campaigns 25 and 26. You'll be billed in campaign 1. You pay with your campaign 2 order. The $24.73 your cost price counts toward award sales and earnings level, which I want to talk about here in a minute since we're starting the cycle over again, and will be used to calculate leadership bonus earnings if purchased by a member of your downline and order is paid in full. All units count toward your credit limit. You may be required to pay an additional deposit based on your account balance and credit limit when you sell products at their brochure prices. It's all based on regular brochure prices, of course. So that $24.73 your cost price counts toward award sales and earnings level. Let's talk about that for a minute. This is campaign 1. This is the very, we're starting over the President's Club race all over again. And until you hit President's Club, I'm going to tell you that 99% of the time you should not buy any demos out of the demo book because you need all of those award points. If you're going to sell these, you need $89.97 in awards points. You don't need $24.73 in awards points. So wait in order. I know you have to pay more, but it's worth it if you can get to President's Club faster. Just wait and order them out of the books like everybody else. Order it out of the book. If you're going to do it, if you're going to budget for it, get it out of the book because you need all of those award points. Because award points are what get you to President's Club. It's not the dollars you make, it's the award points that you earn. So there's my caution. I know you guys are going to do what you want to do, but I'm just trying to help you out. But anyway, let me show you the collection. There's a bag. There's this bag, which is campaign 1. This tote bag, which is going to be campaign 2. And then the last item is a 4-piece cosmetic bag set, which is going to be campaign 3. So it's like this clear plastic container, and there's a long flat bag in the bottom, and then two bags like this in the top, and you can kind of see them over here. But it basically ends up being 4 pieces all together that kind of stack inside each other. you know, all three of the other pieces stack. Okay, so there's that opportunity. Take advantage of it if it makes sense for you, but you know, the faster you can get to President's Club, the better. And I know that you can save 45% if you buy it out of here, but if you can get to President's Club before the year is halfway over, if you're new, then you're going to be saving all kinds of money the whole last end of the year, because you're going to be making higher earnings levels. Okay, so spend a little more now if you're going to spend it, and save a lot more later. I'm going to preach it. Okay. All right, so there's that. Let me see if there's any other of those types of opportunities, and then we'll see if we can show you anything else. There's also a special representative offer where you can save 40% off on a bunch of Skin So Soft stuff. Joe likes the colors. Yeah, you know, I think it's nice. You know, I do think it's nice, and I have stuff like this, and I like stuff like this. I just think kind of in general worldwide, the trend is over, except for the true collectors. So Avon has had trouble selling these recently, very recently in the past, I think for that reason. But, you know, you will sell some. You can sell some. There's still people that are in the market for it, and it is pretty colors. So okay, so the special representative offer 40% on the Skin So Soft. So let me just tell you what's included in it. And first I will tell you there's no limit. Order unlimited quantities, campaign 25 and 26. You'll be billed in the campaign in which you order. Your cost prices count toward award sales and earnings level and be used to calculate leadership bonus earnings if purchased by a member of your downline and your order is paid in full. All units count towards your credit limit. You may be required to pay an additional deposit based on your account's balance and credit limit. Same thing as before, you're only getting award points for the year cost. So you know, in my opinion, there's still not a huge reward in doing this right now. At the end of the year, when you've already made President's Club, well, you're still saving 40%, which you would make anyway, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so what's included? In the Firm and Restore line, there's the body lotion and then the DD body cream. There's also the age-defying corrective neck and chest cream and the age-defying corrective hand treatment. Then in the Supreme Nourishment line, there is the cream oil lotion and the creamy body wash. In the Fresh and Smooth line, there is the facial hair removal cream, the regular hair removal cream, the moisturizing. The first one I mentioned was for sensitive skin. There's also the moisturizing facial hair removal cream and the regular hair removal cream. So there's both products for the sensitive skin version and the moisturizing version. Sorry, that was kind of confusing. Then the Signature Silk Perfecting Oil is also included, and it's going to be lowest price ever in the brochure. And then the replenishing hand creams are going to be available, which includes the original, the Soft and Sensual, and the Signature Silk. Okay, so let me just show you that real quick. So all of this stuff. Okay, let's see. Sample bundles. There is a fragrance sample bundle where you can get 40 samples for $5.99, and it's an $8.50 value. So it's going to include the Viva by Fergie Vial On Card samples, and there's going to be 5 of them. The Liquid Touch samples, which will include the Haiku Kyoto Flower. Goodness gracious. Can't get my tongue to work. The Haiku Kyoto Flower, the Far Away, and the Amari Seduction. Those are just the packs of 10 for each of them. And then there's going to be the Flor Allegra Easy Spray samples, and you'll get a pack of 5 of those. The samples, I want to talk about the fragrance samples just for a second and just kind of warn you that a lot of people have been getting to where the fragrance samples are no longer available, and they're doing substitutions, and the substitutions do not make any sense. The substitutions have been, you know, for samples of fragrances that are discontinued. So just be careful. I just want to kind of warn you, there's been some issues with the fragrance samples, and so there's a potential that there could be some issues if you order the bundle. But that's all I have to say about that. Let me see. Somebody just blinged me on Facebook. Let me check and make sure somebody's not trying to get in. Oh, hey, Mindy. Hey, girl. Hey. Let's see. Okay, don't forget. All right, then there is another special representative offer to save 40%. This is basically on fragrance shower gels and fragrance body lotions, but the shower gels and the body lotion selection doesn't completely match up. Most of them match up, but they don't. It's not a perfect duo set situation. So I don't know if that matters to anybody, but you know, just saying. So in the shower gels, the availability is going to be Avon Instinct for her, Blue Escape for her, Far Away, Haiku, Amari, Amari Seduction, Rare Gold, and Rare Pearls. And then Avon Femme, Avon Passion, Flor Alegria, Flor Violetta, Forever, Today, Outspoken by Fergie, Outspoken Intense by Fergie, and Viva by Fergie. So those are the shower gels you can get. The body lotions you can get are the Avon Instinct for her, the Blue Escape for her, the Haiku, the Amari Seduction, the Rare Gold, and the Rare Pearls. That section is all the same. This is where it kind of doesn't exactly match up. The Avon Femme, the Avon Passion, the Far Away, that's one where you can get the lotion, but you can't get the shower gel. I don't know. Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I lied. I'm taking it back. The Flor Alegria, the Flor Violetta, the Forever, the Today, the Outspoken by Fergie, the Outspoken Intense by Fergie, and the Viva by Fergie. Okay, so you can save 40%. It's no limit. You can order unlimited quantities in campaigns 25 and 26. You'll be billed in the campaign in which you order. The your cost price counts towards your award sales and earnings level and will be used to calculate leadership bonus earnings. If purchased by a member of your downline and orders paid in full, all units count towards credit limit. You may be required to pay an additional deposit based on your account's balance and credit limit. Whew. Okay, so here's what that looks like. Okay. There is going to be a buy 3, get 1 free opportunity on a new perfume, which I will show you in just a minute. They're doing a demo opportunity on the Moon Chill Berry in the Mark line. You know, the holiday exclusive fragrance in our body care line for Mark. So that's in the demo book. Again, there's another new bra. I'll tell you, it's one of the bras that I don't really care for, but everybody's different. Okay, so let me tell you the perfume. There's going to be a new Secrets perfume. You know, we have the little Secrets line, and this is going to be Secrets to Keep Midnight Eau de Toilette Spray. It's a sensual blend of black cherry and moonlit orchid with warm, creamy woods. And the bottle glows in the dark. So that's the one that the you can buy 3, get 1 free sample cards for. And then they're also telling you that Secrets to Keep is going to be in the brochure too, so that you can get the Secrets to Keep Liquid Touch samples for $1. And here's what the glow in the dark bottle looks like. And then there is a representative offer for it. So it's down here at the bottom. The representative offer is save 40% on a pack of 3. Your cost is $17.98. You earn $11.99. It's a $54 value. Again, it's no limit. You order unlimited quantities in campaign 25 or 26. You'll be billed in the campaign in which you order. The 1798 your cost price counts toward award sales and earnings level and we use to calculate your leadership bonus earnings if purchased by a member of your downline and orders paid in full. All units count towards your credit limit. You may be required to pay an additional deposit based on your account's balance and credit limit. It's all based on the brochure one special price, and there's some things based on the regular brochure price. Blah blah blah. Same stuff. But it has a glow-in-the-dark feature on the bottle. Yeah, I should have had it for Halloween. Agree. Omar designed the bra. It is one of the bigger ones, but it's one, there's no underwire, and it's just kind of, it's pretty color, but it's what I would call a granny bra style. And I do have one. Actually, I have two of them. Not the new colors, but I have two of them from when they originally sold this style. I just don't care for them. They don't do a whole lot for you. They don't lift you up. They don't point you up. They don't, the Scratch and Stiff. It is, let me tell you what I think of it. Reminds me of Viva La Juicy, where it's like a soft spun sugar scent. But a little softer than Viva La Juicy. It's missing that tiny bit of floral that Viva La Juicy has. It smells nice though. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. It reminds me a lot of Viva La Juicy. It's almost a dupe for it, which is good because Viva is one of my favorites, actually. Yeah, here's the bra, Mindy. Pretty colors on it. When I bought my version, it was just white and nude were the options, and I have both the white and the nude. But I haven't purchased any more because I don't. It's just just doesn't do much for me. It's the wire-free bra. Mindy hasn't been lifted and pointed since she was 13. It's a struggle every day, girl. The thing that I think is the cutest out of this what's new, I'm going to show you. It's a Cushion Walk Beat the Blizzard booty. And of course, you can't really know for sure by the picture, but I feel like the soles of these are a better quality than what we have seen, in the past few years. And I feel like the upper part of the shoe looks like it's attached to the sole in a better quality way than has been in the past. I don't know for sure, obviously, but just based on the picture, it just seems to be, nicer than what we've seen lately. But, I think they have stepped up. I think the Cushion Walk line, they revamped the Cushion Walk line, and I liked the Cushion Walk line before because I really liked the Cushion Walk. I mean, it feels really good to walk in their shoes. And they seem to have stepped up the outer quality as well with the revamp of the Cushion Walk. So that might be where my focus kind of sticks when it comes to shoes most of the time. Anyway, that's kind of my pick for what's the cutest thing in the book. There are, let's see if there's anything else that I think is just worth kind of showing you. There really isn't hardly anything new in this book. They're doing a whole Deco Fab collection of jewelry. I'll just give you a quick glance at that just to get a feel for it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of over the black and gold. Like this whole, like everything they're doing this year is black and gold. I don't know. It was okay for a little bit, but I'm kind of over it already. There is a new Breast Cancer Crusade ribbon tennis bracelet. I'll show you that down here. There's another page of jewelry, you know, basically that's not the deco collection. Nothing super exciting though. They're doing some more of those little purse hooks that you sit on the table and hang your purse from. They can personalize it with their initial. So there's going to be like, you know, stickers that they can stick their initial on the top. The clothes are meh. This dress is cute, but it's basically the same dress we sold before, just with a little bit of a different print. So not necessarily like new and, you know. I don't know. It's cute, but nothing I'm like, oh, that's really cute, you know. That's basically it for that one. Okay, now, everybody ready? Everybody sitting down, holding on to your seats. Oh, I do want to mention too really quickly before we go into campaign 26. If you have any trendsetters in your downline, trendsetters do get a holiday resell event where we can resell previous campaigns because we're so far ahead. You know, I'm selling the Frozen stuff right now, and in a week I'm going to be on campaign 26. So before the month of October is over, I'm going to be starting my new year. So we're really far ahead. So they do this resale event for us, and with 3 campaigns, they basically send us an extra set of old books. Like, they'll send me my new books, but they'll send me a matching set of my old books so that I can resell the Christmas stuff. So if you have trendsetters, you can talk to them about that or kind of do a little training, you know, for them on that. For me, though, I never do it. I appreciate having the books because at this time of year, I do tend to set up tables at bazaars and, you know, sell at like church bazaars and that kind of thing. So I use the extra books just to let people take them because it's got my website on the back, and I just tell them, here, you know, you can take this book. It's a little bit older, but my web address is on the back and the new catalogs are online. So, you know, I kind of use them that way, but I never really do the resell because, number one, I've already sold that stuff to my customers. So my customers, there's just not much benefit to me using it that way again, unless I'm finding new customers. But number two, because then I'm caught up in all of the back ordering and sellouts and all that kind of stuff that the people that are at the end RPSs suffer from all the time. So for me, there's not much benefit. I just keep plugging forward. I will find something in the campaign 1 and campaign 2 and campaign 3 books that people can use for Christmas. But anyway, I still want you to know that your trendsetters can do this and they can participate in it, and their business might be different than mine, and they might see a huge value in doing that. So, you know, give them a little training or a little help with that if they, you know, they might need the support with that or might not understand what it is if they're new. So there's that, or how to take advantage of it as far as getting extra books. You know, maybe they just want some extra books. You know, you do get that. The benefit is you do get a handful of free books. So there is a benefit to it. Okay, campaign 26. Are you guys sitting down? Oh, Joe likes the blue top with the lace sleeves. Yeah. Okay. Campaign 26 is basically everything is discontinued, and if it was a Christmas item, it's while supplies last book. Okay. Okay, so pretty much everything that was packaged for Christmas is listed in here, and it's listed as while supplies last. The cover of it has that diamond necklace that we talked about before. That's an add-on sale. You know, if they buy a certain amount in the book, they can get it at a lower price. So that's the cover. And then right away, starting on pages 10 through 13, it's basically all the holiday packaged perfume sets are all while supplies last. So the Avon Femme Collection gift set, the Avon Passion Collection gift set, the Rare Pearls Collection gift set, the Amari Collection gift set, the Faraway Collection gift set, are all while supplies last. So I'm not going to show you all of them, but just so to make sure you know what I'm talking about. It's all of these kind of sets that they put together for Christmas are all while supplies last. Okay, so that's pages 10 through 13. Then pages 16 to 21 is the men's versions. So it's the Black Suede Grooming Essentials gift set, the Wild Country Grooming Essentials gift set, the Mesmerize gift set, the makeup sets that they gave us, the Dare to Go Neutral Eye Look gift set, the Dare to Go Smoky Eye Look gift set, and the Give Me Some Lip gift set. I'll show you those three. Then the Skin So Soft, Soft and Sensual collection, and also the 4-piece collection of the Skin So Soft, the Luxurious Bliss line that they did, the ones in the gold packaging, the Aroma and Therapy. These ones are also while supplies last. It's not really clear there. The while supplies last is listed under the 4-piece collection specifically. So I don't know if it really applies to the individual items themselves or if it's just for the collection. But, you know, either way, it's still going to be like a seasonal item, so it's going to disappear sooner rather than later. Okay, then on pages 24 to 27, yeah, they're just regular prices, not reduced prices, Mindy. Yeah, I think they're all regular prices. It gives, you know, it's the set price, and then it says what the value of the items are together. So technically they're discounted. If you were to buy them all individually, you would pay more, but buying them as a set, it's less, but they're not on sale. The sets are not on sale. Oh, the makeup sets last year, 50% off. No bueno. Okay, and then pages 24 to 27, this is all the Footworks versions. The Footworks Toasted Macadamia Nut Collection, the Footworks Pomegranate Chocolate Collection, and then the Holiday Packaged Minis. So the Holiday Magnet Memo Pad, the little nail file, all of the mini, the stocking stuffer ones, all of the mini hand lotions, and the mini bubble baths. All of these are all while supplies last. Okay, then on page 94, the Clear Skin Professional, the Clear Pore Thermal Mask, is while supplies last. I'm not sure what they're doing with the Clear Skin, but you'll see in a minute. I have my concerns for the Clear Skin. I don't know why, because that seems to sell really well. It's very consistent. You know, it's not going to have any huge spikes, but it's consistent. You know, you sell it to all of the teenagers, and the teenagers grow up and they stop buying it because they don't have acne anymore, but new teenagers come in. So it just, you know, it maintains. Page 106. Ready for this one? The Reconstruction 7 shampoo and conditioner. Didn't we just come out with that? I mean, like, just come out with that? Yeah. While supplies last. Yeah, I feel like that came out. Did that not come out like in the spring? The Reconstruction 7? I feel like it's very recent, like really, really recent. It's Tell me if I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, because if I'm right, then that's ridiculous. That was a waste of the money they spent to market it. Here's another one. The minis are mentioned again, the Skin So Soft mini body lotions, which I talked about the last time. Here's one that I'm concerned about a little bit. It tends to be seasonal, so it might be okay, but I'm a little concerned about it. It's the Moisture Therapy Intensive Healing and Repair Lip Ointment, the one that has the SPF 15 in it. Yeah, Mindy says yes, her husband noticed that too. It irritates me because the amount of money they spend to create that product, to market it, you know, to research it and do whatever they do as far as R&D stuff, and then to discontinue it in half a year is so stupid. Yeah, 2 campaigns in a row, discontinued hair care lines. And the last one I wasn't that surprised about, because we know they're doing like one at a time and they're revamping them and changing them. But this Reconstruction 7, they just did. Yeah, stupid. Anyway, so the Moisture Therapy, I'm a little concerned about this, but that is kind of a seasonal thing. So I'm hoping they're not getting rid of that, because we need the lip balms that have the SPF in it. You know, my customers like having that option. They use it and they use the other lip balms as well. They don't consider them to be the same thing. So a little concerned with that. And then also the Moisture Therapy mini hand creams. These ones up here are while supplies last. Not too concerned with those. Those tend to be kind of a seasonal thing. So I expect to see those again, but with the new management, it's really hard telling. They don't seem to know the brand very well. That's all I have to say about that. Did I say that out loud? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, page 114. A lot of the, not a lot, but the breast cancer stuff and the domestic violence stuff. The Avon Empowerment Charm Necklace is while supplies last, and the breast cancer rosette slippers are while supplies last. So here's the domestic violence, the necklace, and then this pair of slippers up here. Maybe if they put them in the books, they sell more. Agreed. Yeah, I use both, because like if I'm going to a baseball game or something where I know, or a car show where I'm going to be out in the sun all day long, I'll take that one with me because I want the SPF. But then when I'm in my house working, I keep my regular lip balms on me just for the moisturizer. But I mean, that's the only option we have for SPF on the lips, and we need it. Plain and simple, we need it. Okay, page 116, the Open Work Embellished Top, which is this one here. Can you see it? Oh, do I have this up high enough? Okay. Page 118, the Luxury Embellished Tunic, which is this one. Oops. This one here. Page 120. Okay, there's a lot here. So the Cushion Walk Braided Comfort Stride Loafer, which is this one. The Cushion Walk Jazzy Penny Loafer, which is this one over here, the long one. The Cushion Walk Everyday Ankle Booty, which is this one down here. The Cushion Walk Furry Slip-On Sneaker, which is this one down here. Okay, so the only one that's not on clearance is this one here, kind of in the middle. Okay, page 122. The draped lounge jacket, the marled high-low cardigan, and the plush fleece jacket are all while supplies last. Okay, page 126. The embellished loafer slipper, which is this one, and then the elegant printed PJ set, which is this one. Okay, page 135. The studded rocker boot, which is this one here. Secure. Are we here? Are we back? Let's see. Anyone? Okay. Sorry, guys. I think I might have lost internet connection there for a minute or something, which tends to happen in my area. For some reason, like once or twice a day, there's a random reboot of the internet. So sorry about that. Make sure I have sound. We all good? Type thumbs up in the comments if we're all good. Yay, okay. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see, page 140. Let's see. Did you guys see this? I don't know where I got cut off, but the sparkling leaves necklace, earrings, and bracelet gift set. Okay. And then page 166. This is Christmas stuff. The caroling snowmen, which is the little snow globe thingy, and then the North Pole workshop. So this one here, and then this one here. Do I use Comcast? No, I have, we have Time Warner, but there's been this whole, like, AT&T, I think, is building a lot of lines, and I think some companies are using other companies' internet lines, and there's all kinds of craziness going on. So I don't know. Just seems like once or twice a day, sometimes they just like reboot the system. I don't know. Not normally on Saturdays though. Normally, it's normally like in the afternoon on a weekday when they think that there's less people on. So I don't know what the heck's going on. But Time Warner is Comcast, so, you know, because they got bought by Comcast. So yeah, I could potentially blame it on them. Okay, page 168, the Santa Christmas timer. This little guy here. Page 172, the 2-pack of cozy pajama pants. Page 178, there's a whole bunch of Hello Kitty stuff. The Hello Kitty textured collection and the Sweet Shine Hello Kitty watch. It's not all of the Hello Kitty stuff, but this whole page. Page 182, the golden foldable ballet flats. Page 189, I mentioned this already, the baseball watches. Some of the things are repeats from the other ones, so some of them I didn't mention the speakers in here that we already talked about. Page 195, the My Little Pony light up watch and the My Little Pony cuddle pillow. Page 196, the Spider-Man cuddle pillow. You know what we didn't have this year that I'm disappointed we didn't have? The fragrance samplers for the holidays. Or any kind of sampler. I'm disappointed in that. I just realized that last night. Page 198. The Rudolph throw and the Sing and Glow Rudolph Hello Kitty is so yesterday. Agreed. I mean, we don't even have Hello Kitty, like we don't even have the cartoon really in the United States. People don't even know that Hello Kitty, I just learned this not too long ago, that Hello Kitty is a little girl pretending to be a cat or dressed like a cat or whatever. Sing and Glow Rudolph is this one. It's the stuffed animal. Red Sox. They never have any of the Ohio teams, so I never buy any of that stuff, ever. I don't have any customers that ever buy it either. I mean, we do. Obviously, there are fans of other teams in the area, but they still don't buy any of that stuff in my area, so at least not for me. I don't know. Okay, page 201. The purple winter boots for the little girls. Joe totally forgot about fragrance samplers. Uh-oh, am I frozen? It's frozen for a second. Yeah, I didn't think about them until last night. I think I wasn't thinking about that kind of thing because I was waiting to see what came out in each catalog, but I'm at the end of the Christmas stuff, and I was like, man, I don't know. I think our Christmas selection this year was pretty lame. And my Christmas sales this year and last year have been the worst that they have ever been, and they have been worse. Normally, fourth quarter is the best. Like, you sell like crazy in fourth quarter. My fourth quarter has been the worst quarter of the whole year for the last 2 years, which to me is, you know, a statement about the selection. It's either just not that interesting or it's not competitive with what else is out there. So, and I'm not sure which it is or if it's both or what, but Christmas for the last 2 years for me have been horrible. But yeah, I was a little upset when I realized yesterday we didn't do the samplers, because I think those are fun, interesting, creative, competitive options for what else is out on the market. Okay, so that's it for the regular book. I'm going to show you the Mark book, but there's really nothing in it. Like, there's no discontinued items or anything in it that freaked me out. So I'll just give you a quick glimpse at what it looks like. I think it's kind of lame to have a book to start the new year, the new President's Club cycle, with a Mark book that is not starting at the same time. Like, this one is campaign 26 to 20, or campaigns 26 and campaigns 1. I would have liked the last book to have been campaigns 24, 25, and 26 and started with a fresh book for campaign 1 with the new year, but nobody asked me, so sorry guys. If they'd asked me this stuff, I'd tell them. I try not to be too much of a thorn in their side, but I am going to tell the truth. Okay, the outlet catalog is huge. Most of it is Christmas stuff. It looks like this, and it's one of those 2 campaign outlet catalogs. It's good for campaign 26 and campaign 1. It looks like this. On the back cover, there's a new clinical Skinvincible. It's that free mini. Remember that we did a long time ago? If they buy $15 from the outlet book, they can get that as a free mini. But I never tell people to sell from the outlet book ever, because nobody will ever buy from the regular book once they know there's an outlet book. And most of the time they're not going to get the stuff out of the outlet book. So just don't do that to yourself. You can buy things in bulk or stock up yourself and sell it to them that way. But anyway, just so you know, there is the little freebie in the outlet book. And the outlet book is 72 pages long. I mean, it's thick. So there's a lot in here. And there's some things in here I wrote down on here. This is the WTF book. Because I started flipping through this and I was like, what the? Yeah. So, are you ready? Some of the stuff is just like the whole first part of it is normal, like clothing and Christmas stuff and all the things you would expect to see in the book. But in the back half and sprinkled in throughout, there is some stuff in here that I'm concerned about being in here. So the first thing is on page 70 and 71, there's a whole lot of clear skin stuff in here. The Clear Skin Professional Acne Mark Treatment, the 3-step trial kit that had the cleansing scrub, the toner pads, and the corrector lotion, the intensive cream cleanser, the emergency instant spot treatment, the blackhead eliminating deep treatment mask, the blemish clearing 2-in-1 treatment hydrator, And then that headband. That's literally, look, I literally wrote it on my paper. Do you see, Joe? I wrote WTF book with an arrow. Literally, that's literally what popped in my head. So anyway, all this clear skin stuff. Now, some of this stuff has been in the outlet for a little while, but the fact that there's so many here all together has me a little concerned about the clear skin line. Mindy's RPS 1 and 1 goes in before Christmas. Oh yeah, my one goes in way before. My one goes in before November, I think. I feel you, girl. Let's see. What else did I want to mention? Page 62. Oh, the Skin So Soft, Fresh and Smooth, Sensitive Skin Shave Gel is in here. Yeah, it's like 2/3 of the clear skin line. I know. I have my concerns about the clear skin line, like what's going to happen to it. But the shave gel's in here, so that's the sensitive skin one. I do have a few customers that use that. A bunch of the natural stuff for kids, which some of it, I mean, some of it is like the Rio 2 stuff, and we knew that wouldn't be in there very long. And then the Goodnight Lavender things, you know, but I don't know. There's a lot. I'm hoping that they're just trying to clear out, like maybe they had excess for the holidays and they're just trying to clear out excess, and this isn't a indication of what is going to be discontinued in the future. But I don't know. Yeah, and it, just because they're in the outlet, they're not always a deal. That's true. Also true. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the Magic's Cashmere Advanced Liquid Foundation is in here. And here is where I went, oh, hell no. I'm about to throw down. The Slick Tint for lips is in here. Now, this is one of the few, very few, like classic Avon items that we still have left. We basically have the Slick Tint and the, what's the pink one? The, help me out, Mindy, I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, the one that's in the pink packaging. Then we have the perfume skin softener, the talcum powders, and that liquid deodorant that you basically pat on. I mean, that's pretty much all we have left that is like classic Avon, which the entire Avon brand is based on that classic, retro, like nostalgic. That's what the brand is. That's who the shoppers are that buy Avon. They're driven largely by that. So the fact that the Slick Tints are in here has me drastically concerned, because this to me, if these are being discontinued, this to me is an indicator that management does not know the brand and they need to get the heck out because they're screwing it up. You know, this product right here, I had other Avon products when I was a little child, you know, in the early 70s, because they were gifted to me and that kind of thing. But this product right here is the very first product that I ever was allowed to select for myself from an Avon catalog when I was a child, where my mother handed me the book and said, do you want something too? Here, you can pick something from these pages here. And that was what I picked. And I am 40 years old, and that is how long, you know, these have been around, plus some. So yeah, when it comes to slick tints, I'm saying, oh hell no, and I hope nobody's offended by that, but they better not be on clearance. They better just be in here to sell some excess or something. I'm gonna throw down over the slick tints. Anyway, so there's that. Also, the Stardust nail enamels are in here already. I don't know. I mean, we know those would be short-lived. I'm a little surprised they're in there because I think they could have gotten a year's worth of sales out of those, at least. But whatevs. I mean, I know that they were kind of a holiday thing, but they're not really packaged necessarily specifically holiday. So, you know, whatever. This page, there's a bunch of stuff on pages 50 and 51. There's a whole bunch of true color eyeshadow singles in here. The metallic, let me just tell you the shades: Disco, Aqua, Cornflower, Soft Vanilla, Bronze Luster, Copper, Royally Bright, Pearly White, and Electric Violet. Oh, Mindy saw Footworks. Let me see what the Footworks was. Let me see. Yeah, Footworks, there was the All Day Foot deodorant cream, the Achy Foot massager pain relieving lotion, and the antifungal powder for athlete's foot was the Footworks item. I worry about the Naturals kids, and you know what? I love that line, let alone like the kids around me really like it. So yeah, a bunch of True Color eyeshadow single colors gone. The Super Extend Extreme Mascara and the Extreme Waterproof. All of them in here. The Extra Lasting Eyeshadow Pencil and Extra Lasting Eyeliners. I mean, we've been over backwards trying to save these eyeshadow pencils because they're one of the few products that we have that's really good quality. In here again. Let's see, was there anything else that I know, like right off the top? That's kind of the main things that I saw. Oh, there's a bunch of perfume skin softeners. The Amari, the Far Away, the Amari Seduction, and the Haiku. Those are on page 46. And they're right underneath the Rare Diamonds Eau de Parfum Spray and the Secrets to Keep Kiss Eau de Toilette Spray. So, do kiss. Thank you, Mindy. Thank you. I knew she'd help me out. Like, what is that called? I don't know. I can't forget that. Yeah, they're still selling the stupid extra lasting pot things that nobody likes. I think they can't give those away. I think they can't pay anybody to take them. But yeah, here's all the colors, the eyeshadow colors, just if you want to see right here. Of course, the eyeshadow primer, the light beige, is in there too. This one. I think that's pretty much all that was in there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I think that was pretty much all that I saw that was like, wait a minute, what the heck is going on? Everything else is like stuff that has already been in there or stuff that we knew was seasonal, or things that we expect to go in there anyway. A lot of it, though. It's a thick book. Anyway. Okay, so there's that. then of course they'll get another flyer about the resale event. Natura, Banishing Cream, and Dramatic Firming are still with us. I know. So far, so good on those. We had our hissy fit on the Maven page. Yeah, Joe's mad about the primer. I know. Eyeshadow primer. I mean, I don't know. Some of that stuff I feel like, okay, if you can really make it better, like really revamp it and make it better, really make it better. Not like they're doing with the shampoos where it's not really any better. Really make it better, then fine. Bring out something new and, you know, phase out the old. But that's the problem, is they're not replacing some of the stuff like the primer. Okay, so the what's new, of course, it's campaign 2, so it's, you know, time for resolution stuff. So it's going to be focused on curves, which does anybody even still have a curves anywhere in their area? Because I don't. We had a lot. We had a bunch of them that sprang up all over the place, but none of them exist anymore. So, oh, somebody joined us. Somebody might be watching on the Google Plus too. Won't be able to comment, but they might be watching there. So anyway, curve stuff is the feature. There was something about the sneakers that I thought they were making it try to sound like they were. Yeah, they have a pair of tennis shoes. These kind of the curve stuff, I don't mind, because people aren't doing major athletics in it. They tend to buy these just kind of for walking shoes. Kissable Lip, I agree with that too, because I think that's a really good lipstick line. The Totally Kissable lipstick, yeah. Yeah, those are gone. Those are like Wall Supply's last stuff. They have a sneaker. The sneakers I never like. Their quality is horrible. This one is saying that it's designed for higher impact fitness activities. I can't really tell by the picture or not what the quality is like. It looks like it might be a little bit better than some of the ones we've had recently, which have been really bad. The features for it say a molded sock with 2 points of memory foam, exceptional arch support, variegated outsole for traction, padded color for ankle protection. So I don't know. We'll see. We will see. And there's some workout clothes. The clothes I don't mind. The clothes are usually okay. The price point on these, might be a little high still. But there's a pair of shoes here that I think has the potential to be really cute, and I hope they pulled it off, because it looks like they might be, I don't know, it's a cushion walk. It says the cushion walk front zip dress booty, and it's leather-like. And in the picture, it kind of looks like it might look a little bit suede-y, but you know how leather-like can sometimes look like really generic plastic? So I'm hoping they're cute, because I really like the style of them. So if anybody sees those, give me some feedback. I haven't seen them in person. If you get to see those, let me know what they're like in person, because I really like the style. The style is spot on. It's the fabric and how they're assembled together that I worry about. There's another bra, which this one I can get behind. It does have an underwire, so it looks like it might be a cute one. And there are some more compressions body wear. Yeah, the liquid eyeliners are going too, Mindy. So here's the compression body wear. Here's the thing about this stuff. I always tell people to buy these like at least at least 2 sizes bigger than what they wear. Because if you have ever ordered these, if you buy your size, like, I mean, if you normally wear the 14-16 and you buy the 14-16, there is no way without like an engine hoist and a team of about 20 people that you will ever be able to get in or out of those. And even if you do get in, you probably will die from it because it will cut all of the blood circulation off from every part of your body. So I always tell people to buy at a minimum 2 sizes bigger than what they normally wear. But with these being new, I don't really know what to say about that. So if anybody tries these, please give us feedback on whether the size you ordered actually works or is actually anywhere near to the size that you would normally wear in clothes. Please. Inquiring minds would like to know. There's a bunch of jewelry in here, but let me tell you about the offers. There's a special rep offer, save up to 40% off the brochure, 2 special prices. That includes the new Age Transforming 2-in-1 Compact Foundation, the new Age Transforming Foundation, the new Age Transforming Concealer, the Invisible Coverage Liquid Foundation, which is Ideal Flawless, the Invisible Coverage Cream to Powder Foundation, the Pressed Powder, and the Concealer Stick. So it's basically the Anew and the Ideal Flawless. You know, it's like a stock up opportunity. So stock up now, no limit, order unlimited quantities in campaign 26 and campaign 1. You will be billed in the campaign in which you order. Your cost price count toward award sales and earnings level and will be used to calculate leadership bonus earnings. If purchased by a member of your downline and orders paid in full, all units count towards your credit limit. You may be required to pay an additional deposit based on your account's balance and credit limit. So again, it's another your cost thing, but Mindy or Joe ordered those and they were microscopic. Yeah, I know the sizes. Like I always tell people, like I would probably order. I typically order because I have ginormous, you know, bazongas. I usually order like 14-16 because I need the 16 to get the boobs in on the clothes. But I mean, I wouldn't order anything lower than a 1X, I think, for myself, maybe even a 2X. So usually based on what I have tried historically. Now, again, these are coming out new, so I don't know if they're any different than what has happened before, but you know. So anyway, there's the, you know, it's just stock up on like foundation stuff. If you can afford to, if it makes sense for you. Which, since we're starting out the new year, I would say probably doesn't make sense to do it. There is a little cutout snippet thingy here where it shows day to night looks using different True Color quads. So, you know, that might be something you could snip out, or some classes, like if you like to do little beauty classes or party style selling, that might be a tool that you could use, or it might just be a good way for you to practice your own makeup and try some different looks with the same quad, that kind of thing. There is a option to buy 25 Ideal Flawless samples, and you get a full-size eyeshadow with it for $7.99. The eyeshadow is going to be one of the Eye Dimensions eyeshadows in Sweetheart Plum. And so the packet includes 25 of the Ideal Flawless sample packets, and you get 5 per pack of the fair, the light, the medium deep, and the deep. So there's that. There's a rep offer to save 40% on some footwork stuff. So again, it's a stock up opportunity. same as before. It's a your cost situation. I'm not going to read the whole spiel because it's the exact same spiel as I just read. But it includes the, in the Beautiful Feet line, it includes the lavender softening balm, the lavender clay mask, the lavender overnight cream, the deep moisturizing cream, the overnight renewing foot cream, the soul support cushion cream, the dual action pedi peel. And then in the Healthy Feet line, it includes the deodorizing foot wipes, the deodorizing foot powder, the deodorizing spray, the antifungal spray, the intensive callus cream, the pumice cream, the intensive moisture foot cream, and the arthritis itchy foot and muscle cream. And this is where the new pedicure tool is coming out, and it's just purple instead of pink. And then I'll show you these new nail polishes. So like, if you want to stock up, here's all the stuff. And then there is some new nail polishes. They are Dazzlers top coats. Basically a glitter, just a glitter top coat. And there's 5 colors. Bling It On Blue, Glitzy Gold, Disco Ball, which is silver, Showstopper Copper, and Vava Violet. So that's those there. And then kids stuff, they're basically doing an alarm clock and one of those days of the week closet organizer things for the kids. And they're doing them in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Sophia the First. So here's the turtles. And here's the Sophia. I've noticed that the turtle stuff has kind of stalemated out, and I think it's because the movie that just released was PG-13, and I think a lot of parents were ticked because it's not really appropriate for the young kids who like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed a stagnation in the purchasing of the Turtles stuff, mainly because all the kids haven't been able to see the movie, so they're not really that excited about Ninja Turtles right now. So I don't know. See what happens with that. I love the Ninja Turtles, and my family, you know, my brother liked them when he was a kid, and so he was, you know, his daughter likes them, but they were like, yeah, we can't go see the movie because it's for adults, it's not for kids. I'm just going to show you these. There's a Style on the Run bag. These are Mark things. Oh, crap. Did I lose you again? Am I back? I had an error. Hopefully I'm back. See what happens. Okay. There's a Style on the Run bag and cuff chic booties in Mark. I'm not sure about the booties. They look cute, but I have a feeling that the heel might look really generic. So we'll see. There's them. And the bag does have like that little insert, like a tablet cover that inserts into the pocket. So that's kind of cute. And the price for that isn't horrible. It's, well, full price is $45. That's a little horrible, but we've seen worse lately with Mark stuff. So I don't know. This bag I think is super cute. The About Town satchel. And the flats could be cute too, but I have to see them in person. But I think the satchel is super cute. Right there. Can you see it? That one's going to be $38 full price. Let's see. You can do a rep offer, 45% off the Bath and Body stuff. So, you know, the body butter, the hand cream, the body scrub, 3-in-1 body wash, and the body mist. All of the Mark stuff. Yay, I'm still here. My playback for some reason had an error and stopped playing, so I'm glad I didn't get lost completely. And there's some new houseware stuff that I'll show you. This is kind of nice, the over the sink cutting board with a colander, and then a 10-piece glass bowl set with a date dial on it. Satchel's cute, isn't it, Joe? And let me show you the jewelry. There's a jewelry page in here that I thought I would show you. I'll just give you a quick skim over. What I like about it is that there seems to be some gold and silver jewelry, the gold in particular, where the gold finish seems to actually match each other. And that's one thing that we kind of struggle with. It's kind of hard to like mix and match, products sometimes with us, because like the gold finish isn't necessarily always go together. But this particular page seems like, a lot of it is kind of the same color and finish, and it's not necessarily mix and match items, not necessarily like 3 or 4 different kinds of bracelets that you can mix together, but it's still nice to have that same finish where you can really kind of mix and match your jewelry a little more. So thought I would mention that. Like the bangles and the rings kind of go together and are the same similar finish, and then the earrings have a similar color and finish. So I don't know, I just kind of like that a little bit. There is some fine jewelry. There's a sterling silver fluttering butterfly collection, a necklace, and a ring, which the demo price is going to be good, but it's going to go up to $40, so it's not going to be cheap once it's full price. So if you have people that want it, tell them to get it while it's on sale for $20. I really like our kitchen stuff too. Our home goods stuff is really pretty good quality and does what it's supposed to, and that kind of thing. Good color variety and that kind of stuff. Okay, so I think that's it. Anything else you guys want to see or have questions about, or want to know what the price was, or any of that good stuff? If you missed the beginning, I did do a little bit of a lecture about gift baskets. So you might want to go back and watch that. There's a Curves tech watch in here, but it doesn't really do anything special. I mean, it's not like measuring your heart rate or have GPS tracking or any of that stuff that like the serious athletes want to use. It's got hours, minutes, seconds, week and AM and PM display options, hourly and daily alarm modes, 1/100th of a second chronograph. It has a calendar, 12 and 24-hour format options, and a backlight. So it's just basically a watch. Like no real like athletic functions to it though that people generally want when they want an athletic watch. Me lecture? No, not me. I never tell it like it is. Never ever, good or bad or indifferent. Yeah, no, it was basically just to talk about like make sure your gift baskets are worth it to your customers and that you are actually making a profit on them, because so many people spend all the time to make those up and then but don't make any money on it, or they make a few cents. There's no point. I mean, unless you're desperate and it's at the end and you're desperately trying to get your President's Club level, there's no point in making those up unless you're going to turn a profit on them. Don't just make them up just so you can sell them at your cost, Make them special. Okay, so next time will be on November 1st. I can't believe it's November already. November 1st, 11 a.m. as usual, Eastern time. I need to learn to express myself. I know. It's just so hard for me to get out my feelings. I feel so held back, and I'm so worried about being politically correct or not offending others or not challenging the man, challenging the system. Hey, you know how it is. Somebody's got to be the mouth. I've always been the one to stick my neck out for everybody else. I'll say what everybody else is thinking. You know how I roll. Of course, I'll say everything with the good stuff too. I'll give the high five for the good stuff. All right, nothing else anybody wants to see or anything you wanted more info on or any of that stuff? Gift basket needs a 20% upgrade on the cost of the baskets, etc. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying is I see so many people that take three of the mini products or the products under $1, and they stick them into something that they bought at the Dollar Tree that you can buy all year long at the Dollar Tree that, you know, everybody, if they've ever wanted it, already has it because it's always available at the Dollar Tree. And then they spend money on the wrapping and the ribbons and maybe some tape and maybe some rubber bands and, you know, maybe some filler. And then they charge $5 for it. And I'm like, you're either barely making a few pennies on that or you're losing money on that. And you didn't even pay yourself for your time to go do all that shopping and to put the baskets together. You know, make it interesting. Find things that nobody else is going to be able to buy. You know, make them make sense. Bye, Joe. So yeah, that's basically what it was about. But I mean, you can play the beginning again if you want to see the details of what I said there. But yeah, basically just making sure that people are, number one, making some money doing it, and number two, you know, stand out from the crowd because there's going to be a lot of other reps that are going to be doing it too. And so make sure that your stuff is bigger and better and more interesting and more different than what everybody else is probably doing. That was basically it. Challenge the man. Stand up for what you want for your business. Yeah, 20% is, yeah. Yep. And it's going to be harder and harder because they keep discontinuing our 99-cent or less stuff and making it $2 instead of $1. But, you know, you can make some nicer, bigger baskets and focus on men. You know, put a really nice, beautiful jewelry basket together or a really, really nice bath care thing together that's in the, you know, $10 or $20 or $30 range and sell that to men to give to their, you know, wives or their teenage daughters or whatever. And actually make, you know, $5 or $10 on it or whatever the situation is. Yeah. Washcloths to bath. Yeah, I've done that before too. Washcloths, and when we used to sell soap regularly, I would do a little like little washcloths with the soap and do a cute little soap dish or something with it. And but it had to be, it can't be stuff that you can buy it no matter what Dollar Tree you go to. You know, it has to be something that is really eye-catching and is, you know, very cute and different, maybe a little blingy, something that gets your attention that people think is really cute and is different from what everybody else is going to have for it to be worth their time to buy it. Because if it's something they can throw together themselves, you know, they're going to throw it together themselves. So we have to make it special, girl. Make it special. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys on the 1st. Bummed regular size roll-ons are going away. Yeah. I think that the thing about that is that was one of the products that we have that the value is extremely good, and we sell loads of it just on a regular static basis. And even if we were losing a little bit of money on it, we can make that money back up in our $40 eyeshadow palettes. If, you know, if we sell other products at regular prices that are worth the price that we're selling them for, you know, you can embed that cost into other items and still make your money, and keep, you know, customers coming back time and time and time and time again for decades and decades, because they know they can get this one amazing product at this amazing price and it's not changing, and they can rely on it, you know. Buy up the outlet holders and save for the next year. Yeah. And I mean, you can go to you know, I mean, you can go to the dollar store and buy something cute, but what you need to do is you need to buy the thing that they didn't sell last year and they're not going to sell next year. It's something that's going to be there this year only, and then buy all of them so that nobody else has them too, you know, so that somebody else says, oh, I just bought that the other day at the Dollar Tree already. Oh, it's too bad that's in there, because I would have bought that if it was in something else, you know. And then for people, I mean, my area, we really only have one Dollar Tree that's that close, so I don't have to worry about it. But some people who live in bigger cities might have 3 or 4 or 5 Dollar Trees within a 5 or 10 mile radius. And if that's the case, then you better go to every single Dollar Tree and buy every single one that they have, whatever it is you're using, so that nobody else has it, or nobody else can just go to the store and buy it themselves. But I always recommend just go online and find a wholesaler that sells online, or find a vendor and buy direct. Buy a small bulk amount of something that's very interesting that you don't see in your stores all the time, or in catalogs all the time, and just do it yourself that way. You make even more money. You know, you'll get it at a cheaper price than paying the full dollar for it. So, all right. Love you, girls. See you next time. Bye.